All right. So I'm going to start. We have a problem here about Mr. Miller and his dance moves. So it says in learning a new dance, Mr. Miller moves from position A to B. Then he goes from B to C. So think about it. When you're dancing, you go from here to here. You're not going to go back to point A. You're going to keep going. What single transformation describes Mr. Miller's move from A to C? Well, to go from A to B, he goes to the right to up to. So that is right to up to. Well, then from B to C, he's going to go right one, down one. Well, if he was to go from A to C, what would that movement be? Well, he'd go right 1, 2, 3, up 1. So so that move from A to C is 3, 1. Well, what you could do is simply add these. 2 plus 1 gives us our 3. 2 and a negative 1 gives us our 1. So when you have two translations, you can just add them together. Okay, so the composition of these ones, we're just going to add our x movements and add our y movements. So t becomes 3 plus 1, 4, negative 2 and negative 1, negative 3. All right, now in your homework, you're going to see more like example 4. They're not going to be written like this. They'll be written as step 1 and then step 2. Now, when they're written like this, you always start from the right and move out because you do whatever is closest to the triangle. This is saying translate the reflection over the y-axis of ABC. So we're going to reflect points ABC over the y-axis, then move them 3, negative 2. So our next set of points, okay? Remember, when we reflect over the y, we change the x. So A is going to become, 0, 0. B, okay, we change the y, or we're flipping over the y, so we change the x. So this stays the same. Our y is going to also stay the same. Now C, we have to make this flip, y stays the same. So that's me reflecting over the y-axis. Now from there, step 2 is to take all of these points. Once we used these, they're done. Okay, now we're going to use these points and apply the translation. So A prime is going to be add 3 to all of our, I like to do these all at once. So we're going to add 3 to all of our x's. So 3, 3, 0. Now negative 2, we're going to add all here. Negative 2, 3 minus 2 is 1. 0 minus 2, negative 2. These are the final points that if you're asked to graph, you would put on here. So to recap, we reflected and then we moved. All right, so that's it. You guys are going to find your assignment on Go Formative. And remember to stop in for questions at 10:30 if you have them, both days. Good luck.